It's April 2015, and an autistic 12-year-old boy who was going to be a teenager in the next 2 months started making a YouTube channel where he will upload just random videos. That is until November 30th of that year, and he started venturing into the VHS openings and closings round. This kid was incredibly popular, making every single video, and popular videos that kids and adults loved. He was on top of the world, gaining almost 10K subs by the turning point of the 2020 decade. He disappeared from sight during the pandemic, but came back in 2021, new and ready to go. And he will go to create DVD videos for some time. That is until August 4th of 2021, when the unimaginable and unthinkable happened. It was when YouTube terminated his YouTube channel for false accusations of spam, scams, and deceptive content. It shook the entire YouTube community that knew me for so long to the core. Even some that were sad that I was gone, maybe for good.
I really miss Robert Guzman. Please come back on YouTube. I miss you.
The following year, in 2022, he will return as VHS and DVD Collection 7, surprising and making people extremely happy. He will continue doing what he did best until March of last year, where, again, his channel was terminated due to false accusations of community guideline strikes. But that didn't stop him, because in that same month, in that same year, he will go on to create VHS and DVD Collection 7 2.0 over on internetarchive.com. But before that, during the holiday season of 2022, he will go on to create Robert's Tips and Advice, a channel that is still going to this day, although in a very slow pace. But then, something big happened. Yesterday, the YouTube community, or should I say the YouTube company, emailed this user, who's now 21 years old, has a beard, has a mustache, and has gotten better with his communication and how he was when he was a teen. They found out that they did an incredible mistake and apologized for what happened. And on that night, well, actually the afternoon, but they didn't know this until the night, was when I came back. Came back? That's because I'm referring to myself. Yes, I'm back. The Robert Guzman YouTube channel has finally returned for the first time since August 2021. And yes, folks, I am back. I have done a face reveal in 2022, and you have seen my face so far, but none of the old veterans had a chance to see how I look like in the camera. And here he is now, at 21 years old, with a loving family support, and with the grace of God, I am now back. Oh man, 3 whole years, can you believe it, since I last done a YouTube video. The last YouTube video I did was the closing to the 2011 DVD of Yogi Bear, which I also did over on VHS and DVD Collection 7 in 2022 as a 4K remaster edition. Boy, we got a lot to catch up on. Some of you veterans may not know this, that I have finally returned. Some of you are already shedding tears. Some are already reminiscing about the past of my growth, how I was back then. Now, of course, a lot of you guys want to know, how am I doing over these past 3 years? Well, it was an up and down emotional roller coaster. I ran away from the house twice. Wanted to commit suicide back in December of 2021. Left my special ed school in April 22 due to a school incident, which you can see that video over on my other channel, and lots more. Now, in those years, I have grown up with all of you guys, from a teenager all the way to a young adult. I mean, look at me, look at me. I got a mustache, I got a beard. This wasn't what you saw when I was growing up from a teen. Well, mainly because I was camera shy and I didn't want to be in front of the camera. That is until, of course, we all know 2 years ago that I broke that and decided to come talk to you guys right here. So, man, we got a lot of catching up to do. So what happened during these last 2 years? Well, like I said, I created VHS and DVD Collection 7, best known for making VHS and DVD videos. Then, of course, I was terminated. Then I created the same channel, but over on internetarchive.com, which is still active to this day. Hasn't gotten a new video since December, but will be coming back soon in February. And, of course, Robert Simpson Advice over on the other channel, which is, of course, the channel I have, back in December of 22. So a lot of things had happened. Of course, number one is how you guys are seeing me, my maturity and the way how I speak. Okay, maybe my body image is a bit different than how I was back then, but don't worry. Some exercise and some diet may help me lose weight. Okay, number two is, of course, the VHS and DVD videos. If you look at my videos that I have posted in the 2010 decade, 2015 to 19, you can see that there were some VHSs that I had that were rare. Those I can't even get back again. And there's those, like those tapes that I had back then that I gave away during the pandemic that I finally got back to this day. However, we still got a lot of work to do. There's some stuff that I hadn't fully recovered yet. So, well, VHS-wise. But hey, at least I'm glad to know that I have some of these tapes. So, you may recall from some of these videos, like, we had, like, many different ways how I stored these VHS tapes. You may see from, like, 2016, they were in the living room. Then, I guess, from 17 all the way up to, like, 2020, they were here in my room in the cabinets. And now, here we are in 2022, I got some of the cabinets, but now, the majority of my stuff are, like, under the bed. So, that's another thing. Another thing we should also point out was also my bed has changed. You guys remember I used to have a bunk bed. Well, I still have a bunk bed, but it used to be wood. But of course, there was an incident that happened where like the wood crack, and there was almost an incident that happened. So of course, in 2019, we got ourselves metal beds, which is what we still use to this day. I know a lot of you guys are really happy and really excited that, you know, my channel is back. I know there's going to be a lot of questions that you guys want to answer, so let's get to them. Some of you guys have been asking me about the Nickelodeon Nick Jr. VHS and DVD marathon that I have announced over my other channel, Robert Simpson Advice. Some of you guys are asking, is it going to be on Internet Archive? Is it going to be on YouTube? Well, currently, we're still opting for the Internet Archive side. Because remember, YouTube's copyright laws, they are very different compared to what I dealt with back in the 2010 decade and throughout 2021. So, that'll be there. But that doesn't mean I'm going to leave this channel to the dead. It's still going to be there. I might try to do some VHS DVD videos, but it's going to be once in a blue moon, just to see how we're going to go. Now, what about Robert Simpson Advice? Don't worry, that channel is still going to be there. It's just I hadn't been very motivated with that channel lately. Maybe it could change now that this channel has come back. But man, a lot of referencing about the past. And also thanks to you guys that I made the announcement. I'm getting new subscribers once again. So thank you. My 19-year-old self from 2021 would have been extremely proud. In fact, if you were to tell him that I will come back in 2024, he wouldn't have believed you, because he still would have been devastated and mad at the whole world. But anger doesn't get you where you want to be. It's all about love, fate, and everything else in between. And that's what's really special about me. Of course, some of you guys may know some of the stuff that I had. Like, any of you guys remember when I did New Year's 2020, I recorded off this camera, which had a really crappy audio, which caused a lot of ear rapes to happen? Yep, those were fun times. And then you heard from some of my family and how my living room was changed. I had a really big 7 feet tall Christmas tree, and now we have a 6.5 feet tall Christmas tree from Boston Hill, which is still currently up, believe it or not, as of February the 5th, as I'm recording this. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. Listen, guys, I missed it, you all. Those who have grew up with me from 2015 to 2021. I freaking missed you all. Seriously, from the bottom of my autistic heart. I always hear a lot of you guys stories about how you guys have met me over through these videos, how you guys like spend the weekends like watching them like if I was a Saturday morning cartoon. And that's pretty funny because I compare my channels like a season. Like the Robert Guzman channel, which ran from 15 to 21, and now here we are again in 24. That was a sky high rocketing show. Of course, that got canceled. Then came VHS and DVD Collection 7, which was my first reboot, which was also popular as it stayed faithful to my original channel, which unfortunately got terminated in March of 23. Let's hope we can fight like hell to get that channel back. And then Robert Simpson Advice, which is a second reboot, I'm sorry. But yes, while Kirby Love, it is suffering, a dry season and not a lot of people is wanting to stay, which I can understand. But hey, I'm glad that I'm keeping the legacies alive. So, come to think of it, first my OG channel, then VHS and DVD Collection 7, then Robert Simpson Advice, then VHS and DVD Collection 7 2.0 on Internet Archive. And now here we are back in full circle. It feels great, to relive my old videos that I have did from 15 to 21, and then the evolution of ways how I recorded VHS tapes. Like, you guys remember the AudioVox VCR combo I had? That was fun. Then I had the Disney Princess LCD monitor from 2007, which I missed that TV a lot. And then the TV I currently have to this day, the Magnavox 2018 VCR TV combo from 2019, which of course the VCR portion broke, so I gotta use a VCR DVD combo, which was originally the Sony one from 2001, but then I upgraded to the Samsung one from 2010. So that's pretty crazy. So it's kind of crazy to know about the evolution of me and everything else. And then there was a time I used to make money off YouTube. And then, of course, we know that ego I had fighting with people in the comments. Something that my 19-year-old self did, which looking back, should be ashamed of myself for that. So, yeah. Listen, the reality, I'm just glad that I'm back. This channel is back from the dead. I'm glad I can reunite with all of you guys. We got a lot of catching up to do. Like, seriously, hot damn. We seriously need to catch up. Grab some coffee, maybe a hot chocolate or some water. Sit down and talk about things from the past. Like, what the heck have we been doing? And I can't wait to share all those great memories with you guys. I'm glad I'm back. And I bet you guys are happy that I'm back. The OG, the king, has finally returned. Back from the dead and ready for a whole new chapter. And that chapter starts now. And if you want to see the new era of the Robert Guzman channel, smash the subscribe button today. Smash the notification bell so you can join the notification squad. And don't forget to follow me on my other social media platforms. X, Reddit, HoYoLab, and did any of you guys know I have a Discord? Yep, I have a Discord channel. A Discord account. So DM me whenever you want. Send me welcome back wishes. Whatever the case, I'm glad I am back. Also, I'm getting new subs after I made the announcement yesterday. So thank you, everybody. Let's try to get this channel up to 10K subs. My 19-year-old self wanted that for so long, and he would have wanted to see it grow. So I want to make my 19-year-old self's wish come true. And I'm glad I'm back with you guys. Let's make 2024 a revival year. This is a new era, and it starts right now. Right here. Thank you for listening to me. I will see you all in the next one. Take care, my OG fans.